everybody, I'm back. So today we are going to be doing a hot oil treatment. I will show you how I do my hot oil treatment. Following that, I'm going to do a protein treatment, which will be the next video. It won't be in the same video, but it'll be the next video. My protein treatment is going to be with ORS hair mayonnaise. So I'll show you how to do that on my next video. It's kind of like a part 1, 2, and 3 to this video. After the protein treatment, I'll be doing a moisturize and seal. So I'm going to start showing you guys how I do that. First, I'm going to start off by showing you what I use for my hot oil treatment. I start off with extra virgin olive oil. This stuff is amazing. If you don't have this in your hair regimen, you do not have a hair regimen. You need this. This is life right now. This is life in your hair regimen, okay? Second, in my hot oil treatment. Now, this is just my hot oil treatment. This is not what I use to oil and seal. This is just in hot oil treatment. I add dew grow, sorry. It's a stimulating growth oil. On the bottom, it says, promotes strong, growing, healthy hair. Botanical oil, vitamin, and pure herb formula. Helps eliminate flaking and itching, tames frizz, and adds shine. I add a little bit of this to my hot oil treatment. Also, I add a little bit of this hair oil. This is Maximum Shine Health for Scalp, Hair, and Braids Moisturizing Hair Oil. This is a, I like this oil because it has all the oils in it that I love. It has canary oil, it has almond oil, it has a lot of the oils that I use separately. It's all in this one container, so I love this. This is by Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Hair Oil. I add a little of this. This doesn't have too great of a smell, so I don't use this very often, only in my hot oil treatment because I'm going to wash it out. Next, I add a little bit of this. This is Hair Repair Vital Oils for Hair and Scalp. It says with grapeseed oil and sweet almond oil for dry hair and scalp. So I add a little bit of this in there. This is an ORS product. You know that's my favorite product, ORS. So gotta have something of theirs in there. I love it. I got this at Walmart. I want to say it was about $9. This one was at Walmart also. I got this for I think $5. I got this one from the hair beauty supply store. I think this was about, I want to say it was about $4 or $5 also. And of course I got this from my local grocery store. This was $7. Next, in my hot oil treatment, I add a little bit of pure honey. Just like a little tablespoon of that in there. And then I add a little bit of cinnamon. I add cinnamon because cinnamon, what it does is stimulate your scalp for hair growth. And what I do is I mix them all in here. I put it in a bowl. I warm it up for about 30 seconds. Why do I warm it for 30 seconds? Because I need my honey to melt. Now, do not put this directly on your scalp after you melt it, and don't do that. You are going to burn your scalp. It is not going to be good for you. So this is the mixture of all the oils, the honey and the cinnamon. I warm it up in a bowl in the microwave for 30 seconds. I let it cool without anything on it. I take it out and I let it cool. Test it on your back of your hand. If it's too hot on the back of your hand, it's definitely too hot for your scalp. Do not put this directly on your scalp if it's too hot. Please don't burn yourself. I don't want nobody calling me like, I got 3rd-degree burn. It wasn't my fault. Let your oil cool off. This is just a towel that I'm putting around my neck because I don't want to mess my shirt up. I am going to start in the back. If you're wondering why it looks like this, is because I currently am wearing a half wig, and underneath I have them braided in bad Felicia braids underneath. And I moisturize and seal those braids every couple days. So they're already parted. These are the braids I had them in. I just took the braids out and put them back in clips so that I can more oil my scalp and do my hot oil treatment in sections so that it's low manipulation to my hair. So I'm going to shake my oil up, and I'm just going to start putting it in there. All on my scalp. I'm not going to part into sections. I'm just going to put it in there, and I'm just going to rub it in there. Rub it in, rub it in. Now you might be thinking, That was a lot of oil. That was some cinnamon, some honey. I use the cinnamon for the hair growth stimulation. It's really good on my scalp. And I use the honey to treat my hair so that it's not dry and brittle and breaking off. I use this formula and it works for me. Maybe it won't work for you. Maybe it doesn't work for you. I looked this up. I've heard great reviews on this. And I've been using it and it works. So as you know, I had longer hair before. I am back on my journey to get longer hair. So that's why I am back to my regiment, back on getting my hair long and healthy. So I'm just putting all this in there, rubbing that oil down, squirt it on the hair. Make sure you focus on your ends. Make sure you get all that on your hands. My hands are very oily. As you can see how shiny they are. I look like I just got done eating some fried chicken. Get that on there. So I'm just going to do this to every section that I just parted. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. So I already did my hot oil treatment on all 4 sections. I'm going to do this last section with you guys real fast. Just going to go put the oil on there. Make sure you shake your container up so your mixture doesn't sit at the bottom. You'll notice it starts getting dark. Shake it up. That way your honey doesn't start to clump up and your cinnamon doesn't clog up the hole on your little tube here. Just going to put it in there. Make sure when you massage your oil in, use your fingers. Don't use your nails. Use the skin and just massage that oil in there. Now, I'm going to also do something right now while I have my hot oil treatment in. I am going to put my head upside down for about 4 minutes while I have this in. Why do you ask that I'm going to do that? Make sure you get your ends. Sorry, side note. But while I have my hot oil treatment in, because I did put cinnamon in there, and cinnamon is a root stimulator, what you can do, sorry for that, what you can do, because it'll trick your scalp, put your cinnamon in, put your honey in, and just sit with your head between your legs upside down like this for 4 minutes. What it does is it makes you have a better hair growth. It's a little trick. You can look it up on YouTube. It works for me. You can get about a good inch. I'm sorry, there's oil running down my face. You can get a good inch from doing this. I do this. You can do it for about a couple months. I do it for about no more than 2 months. After that, your scalp gets used to it, so you have to kind of weigh off of it for a few months, and then you can do it again as you do your hot oil treatments. So do your hot oil treatment. I go and I sit with my head between my legs for about 4 minutes, no longer than 4. If you're pregnant or you have migraines or something's wrong with you, please do not do this. You will get sick. It will make your head hurt. So if you start to get dizzy and get a headache, lift your head up slowly and just kind of sit with your head back, drink a little bit of water, and the dizziness will go away. So while I have my hot oil treatment on and I'm letting it sit, I put this bag over my head. Also, I'm going to use a shower cap just because I really want this oil to sit in really good. So I'm going to put a shower cap on my head first. And then I'm going to put this. This is like a heat cap. What it does is going to lock all your heat in. Your head will start to get a little warm. I got this from a local beauty supply store. I think it was $2, $2 or $3. They come in different colors. I never put this directly on my head because I use this for so many things that I do not want it to get messed up. Even though I can just go buy more, but I'm cheap and I like to recycle. So I'm going to keep this on my head. My hot oil treatment's going to sit in. I leave mine in for 30 minutes. You can leave it in all day. You can leave it in longer. But the point of a hot oil treatment is for it to be hot. So once it's cooled off, it's really not doing anything but putting a little moisture in your hair. You're going to wash this out. After your 30 minutes, I'm going to sit for 4 minutes upside down, wash this out after 30 minutes, and you're done. Go ahead and, comb it out, detangle, be careful, make sure you use your wide tooth combs, and other than that, you're going to be good to go. That is the end of my hot oil treatment. Stay tuned to my next video. Right after this, I'm going to go ahead and do my protein treatment. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And after the protein treatment, I'll also do another video on how to moisturize and seal. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later.